Hello there. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It is almost 7 o'clock and I am going to get started in 1 minute. How's everybody doing? Did you have a nice weekend? I had a very nice weekend with my girlfriends and with my daughter and my husband, and it was pretty nice weather. We got a lot done, so I hope you did too. Hi there, I see you coming on. Thank you for remembering me and coming on. I hope you got your notification that I'm going live. Hey June, welcome. Hi Marcia. Let me know who you are and where you are. Let me know if you're new. Hi Florence, welcome everybody. I have a real exciting card for you today. And when I say that, hey Tracy, I'm excited about it. I hope you are too when you see it. Hi, Roseanne. And I just can't wait to share it with you and a few other things. I think it's 7 o'clock. Let me see. Yes, you know, Mom came into my room just 2 minutes ago and said she was ready for bed. So luckily everything was ready for her to go to bed. So I got her tucked in real quick. Hey, Lori. And she's going sound asleep. She was confused. She thought it was morning. So she was so happy when I told her, nope, you sleep all night. So she's tucked in and happy now. So thanks for asking, Marcia. You're always asking about Mom. You're so sweet. All right, let's turn you down and get to business because I can't wait to share with you what I think is a pretty amazing card. All right, let's flip around. Hey, Charlene. Spin you down, turn you around. Get you facing the right way. There we go. All right, I'm going to start off like I always do, telling you who I am in case anybody's new. Hi, Ann. I think you are new. I'm Beverlee Morales. I'm your host tonight at Stampin' All Day with Bev. I live in Tracy, California, and I have been a demonstrator, in case you don't know, for 29 years. Yesterday, I was blessed to spend lunch with my two managers and some sidelines. And my manager has been a demonstrator for 33 years. And my direct upline has been a demonstrator for 30 years. Hi, Marie. And one of my sidelines, oh gosh, I can't remember what she said, but I think it was 31 or 32 as well. So we've been raised up with Stampin' Up, and we still love it, and we're still going strong. I have an April host code for you. If you choose to place an order with me, if you don't already have a demonstrator, I would absolutely love to be your creative coach. And if you place an order with me, you want to go to beverleestamps.stampinup.net. And if your order is under $150, feel free to use that host code. And I would truly appreciate your business. If you have anybody that does not, hi Michelle, have Facebook and you would like to share my videos with them, send them to YouTube. It's just my name, and you can follow me there as well. I have quite a few new followers here on Facebook, so I'm real happy about that. Here's my email, mofun44@icloud.com. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, my email stopped working. I didn't have email for about 2.5 days. And thank gosh my daughter lives here with us now. She fixed it for me. She got me all squared away. So yes, my email is working now, and I'm real happy about that. I had some notes here because I didn't want to forget anything. The prize of the month of March. It's these beautiful gold foiled envelopes and cards. And the winner for this is Dacia Goodwin. Dacia has been a customer of mine for another Michelle, hi there, for about 26 years, maybe 25 years, something like that. For most of my career here with Stampin' Up, Dacia has been a faithful customer, and she's the winner this month. I'm really happy for her. Hi, Stephanie from Houston. Welcome. Okay, so what is the price for April, in case you want to know? If you place an order with me, any size whatsoever, including a Paper Pumpkin monthly subscription, you are entered into this drawing. This month, you're going to win if you are the winner, a pack of the mini blending, or they're small, not mini, blending brushes. Yes, they are so useful. The more you have, the happier you are because you don't have to share them with other colors. So 3-pack here for the next person that wins in April. I mentioned that, I want to also tell you that all the card class in the mail for the month of March, so if you placed your qualifying order in the month of March, I said I would send out your card class in the mail at the beginning of April. Either you have already picked them up, I've delivered them, or they're in the mail. So as soon as I know the ones that are in the mail have been received, I will announce when I will go live. Hi, Annie! And show everybody how to put their packets together. Okay, and then remember that April's card class in the mail is going on right now. So where are my cards? Let me see if I can find them real quick. Okay, so let me take all of this out so you can have a good bird's eye view. Hi, Melody. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Melody. So if you place a $30 order with me this month, April, using that host code that I just showed, you are going to get this kit in the mail. It's with the Love Latte bundle. You will get all the cardstocks, all the cutouts, all the die cuts. The only thing I can't send you, remember, is the stamped item, but the beans are stamped here. So if you want to order this, hey Rose, if you want to order this bundle, then you'll have the stamps to complete this. You'll get these cups. These cups are not stamped, so you'll get them all the plaids like that. And then there's the inside, a little pop-up card. So, so cute. So $30 order, you'll get this sent in the mail. With a $60 order using my host code, you'll get the the French press card that I just showed you, and as well as the dried pressed flower card. I showed both these cards in person to a lot of people that were here at open house, and they just loved them. I shared them with my upline and sidelines yesterday, and they loved them. So the deadline for placing those orders for this card class in the mail is the 16th of April. Okay, so that's that. And then I wanted to share with you a couple of cards that I received yesterday. This set is retiring. I don't remember the name of it, but it's in the current mini. And this is from my upline, Deborah. I did not get this set. I really, really wanted it, though. It's adorable. I just love that old-fashioned phone. And I just thought that was so cute from Deborah. This was from Karen. She is my direct upline. It's a little hanging calendar with all the crafty items on there. And the DSP, this DSP is actually from the big pack that I'm going to use today. You could have earned this pack during celebration. I hope you did, or maybe you purchased it when it was, when you can purchase it. It's a super huge pack, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Then I also got a really cute card from Rosie. She just gave this to me out from actually she gave me 2 cards out of the kindness of her heart. I love this one, and I'm going to have to create something like this and share with you guys, because this card, she says, when you want to use up all that DSP you have, and this is from the same pack that I'm using tonight, just coincidentally. So I thought that was really, really cute. Rosie is an amazing demonstrator. We had so much fun yesterday, and she gave me this card. And then I also got a calendar from her that stands up by itself, and I thought that was adorable too. Okay, so I just wanted to share those, and they'll be up in my shop. If you come around, you'll see them. The other good news I have is my catalogs are here. So if you are a customer of mine, you will be receiving your catalog soon, or if you live in town, you can come and pick them up as soon as possible. I am going to be when I'm off this live, you can just hang up and come right over. So they're ready for you. Okay, so here, what am I using tonight? I'm using the Adorning Hearts bundle that's in the current mini catalog. Here's the current mini catalog in case you want to know which catalog I'm talking about. And this is on page 18. The bundle is the Adorning Hearts stamp set, which I've used in the past with you, and also the hybrid folder and dies right here. So it's item number 3, and the item code number is 162570. It's $53. If you want this, by the time I'm done tonight, that will almost qualify you for both of the card class in the mail. Okay, put this away. Now I know that you like to see the card before I start. But tonight, I'm not, hi Annie, I'm not going to show it to you first. Hello, Carol, just because I want it to be a great, big, huge surprise, okay? So I'm going to show you the stamp set, Adorning Hearts, the hybrid folder, the embossing folder, which you can use standalone as well. Hi, Deborah. And then the dies. Oh, okay, when I ordered this bundle, here's the big die I was so excited about. When I ordered this bundle, back when, the dies were not available. I'm sorry. I don't know why, Deborah. Is anybody else freezing? Maybe go out and come back in. Shoot. So anyway, I was, hi Maria, super excited about this die. And when I ordered, it was not available. I just got it maybe 5 days ago, and I immediately came out and worked on the card that I'm going to show you tonight, because this is what I was wanting to do for a long time, but I had to wait for these dies to come. All right, so that's the explanation on why it took me so long to share this with you guys. Here is, thank you for telling me you're good there, Marcia. Here is the pack. It's called Delightfully Eclectic 12 by 12. It's a huge pack of paper. I know a lot of my customers purchased it or got it free with Celebration. I hope you did too. It covers the realm of papers, and of course it's double-sided, so it's just an amazing paper. That's what I'm using tonight, and I'm using this punch, and it's going to retire, I believe, and here is the item number 154242. Okay, and then the ink I'm using is Crushed Curry. There is the item number there. And then I'm using this is retiring too, this ribbon here. I'm using the yellow from the 3-pack. There's a boho blue and then the pink. Let's see, let me see if I have, yeah, I have a little bit of the blue left. I've used this up and up and up. I've used it all up. 161635, a pack of 3. So you get all of these 3. And it is retiring, or it may be gone already. These are while supplies last, so go get them if they're still available. And I'm going to use the yellow tonight. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, well, I'm going to show you what you need as far as sizes of paper. You need a scrap piece of paper 1 inch wide by 5 3/4 long of the designer series paper that you choose to use. Then this one is just a scrap, and I'm going to use it on the scalloped part of this oval punch, and I'll have that ready now. That's done. Then you need, hi Diane, you need 2 pieces of basic white cardstock. When I showed this card at lunch yesterday, my manager asked, is that the thick white cardstock? I said, nope, it's not. It's just the regular, but you could use the thick white for the card. But this is basic white cardstock cut at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So you need 2 of them. 1 for this die, and then 1 for the inside of the card. Okay, this one's for the inside of the card. Then you need a 6x6 piece of this delightfully eclectic paper that I just talked about. It's cut 6x6. Okay, and then a basic white. Now you're going to need 12x12 cardstock. This is not a regular size card. This is a 12x12 piece of cardstock cut down to 6x12 and folded in half. So we have a big card tonight. Okay, let me get these back in order, and we're going to start with the die cutting. So I'm going to get this piece here and my folder, and I'm going to show you how to use these hybrid folders. So Stampin' Up! Folders have the logo on them, Stampin' Up!, right? Correct? So we're going to open that up, and we're going to concentrate on the side that has the logo on it. We're going to take the die, this is a hybrid die, and we're going to lay it right on the side that has the logo, and you're going to notice that it locks right in. See how I'm rubbing up on down on it? It's not moving, it's locked in there. I mean, it will fall out if, you know, easily, but when you lay it down into the hearts, when it's in the correct spot, it locks in place, so it's pretty solid in there. Okay, now I want to make sure that I put this 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 piece of cardstock right in the middle of the die. In other words, I have the same amount top, sides, and bottom, but I can't do that by looking down on it because I can't see through the white cardstock, correct? So I'm just going to close it up, guessing at this point. Then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to see right now that my top and my bottom are good, but my right side is really close to the edge, and my left side is not as close. So let me see. This side is really close. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit. This was the hardest part for me, just because I want to get it straight. And if you can think of another way to do that, definitely, oops, I moved it. Definitely do that. Okay. All right, but I think I moved the die. I think I felt myself move the die. Yes, I did. Okay, so it's locked in. So now I'm going to go back, and let's see, maybe it's easier if I do it like this. Okay, I'm going to move it just a little bit. It was almost perfect, but not quite. Barely moving it. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm going to hold it still and get my cut and emboss machine over here. Now this is a hybrid folder, so it's just like a regular thick 3D folder. So we need platform number 1, which is this one here, and platform number 4. Right here's number 4. You see the number 4? Okay, it's the dark gray one. Same rule. You want to have the spine of your folder either go in first or last. So I'm going to lay it here. I've been squeezing it the whole time so nothing moved on me, hopefully. And then I'm going to crank through. And what this is going to do is it's going to emboss the folder and cut out the hearts all at one time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Open it up. All of them fall out super easily. And look at all these beautiful embossed hearts that just fall out of this die. And there's 3 different patterns. Here's the third. They're so pretty I can never tell which is I have to stare at them to see which is the front and the back. Okay, so let's take it out of the folder and grab all our hearts. So here's all the hearts that you can use in any way, shape, or form that you want. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to use them tonight. So far, do you like this? Let me know what you're thinking with your hearts and your thumbs up or your questions. Love that folder, Roz says. Okay, so now I'm going to take my yellow ribbon. Now, I want to show you this really up close because look how it embossed these darling little hearts all over the cardstock. Absolutely precious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take some mini glue dots now, and I'm going to put it on the end of my ribbon. Should have measured first. Okay, and then I'm going to put the other end on a mini glue dot. Then I'm going to measure another piece. I'm just going over the cardstock size, just a hair. And then I will press it onto my mini glue dots as well, this one too. Make sure it's straight, you don't want to twist it. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to pull up my ribbon. And I'm going to place it right in between the top row of hearts and the middle row of hearts. Got it a little crooked, so I'm going to straighten it out. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same with this next piece as well. Same exact thing. Okay. Bring this around. Okay, on this one, I got my mini glue dot right there instead of the back. So I'm going to add another one because it keeps the mini glue dots in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to take the ribbon again. Hey, Lynn. Welcome, my dear. I've got about 5 inches. And I'm going to cut them at an angle. And I'm going to put it underneath the first ribbon. And just a knot. Hi, Bev. And tie that tightly. And I'm going to cut at an angle again just to get those little legs a little shorter. This time I'm going to do 4.5 inches and see if that's a better length. And I'm going to put this ribbon right here on the opposite side. And again, I'm just going to tie a knot. Nothing difficult about this. Okay, still a little long, so maybe you could do 4.25 or 4. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get it too short. I want to cut this at an angle. There we go. A little shorter still. Okay. Now, this ribbon is popping up in the center. So I'm going to take another mini glue dots, some more, with my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm just going to set a mini glue dot right there in the middle of the cardstock and press it down onto, press a ribbon down onto the mini glue dot. So now it lays flat. I'm going to put this one under the knot. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right, here we go. Exciting. Okay, so here is the darling 6x6 piece of designer series paper that I am going to lay this on eventually, not right this second. I'm going to take my hearts, and remember I said there's 3 different patterns. So let's do pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3. And then this pattern, I'm going to put it over here. This pattern, I'm going to put it over here. And this pattern I'm going to have over there. So this one matches that. So I'm just trying to change them up a little bit. And this one has to go over here. And this one has to go over here. So I have them in 3 different orders in each row. Okay. Silicone mat. If you don't have it, you really should get it. It really saves you if you get too much glue anywhere. And I'm going to use glue right now. Thank you for being so patient and waiting for the surprise. I mentioned nostalgia, so that's a little hint on what I'm doing, if you can guess. Now I'm going to put a thin amount of glue on every single heart, and I'm going to go up about this high. So all the way down and then up that high on all of them. Okay. Right about there. So now this is going to take me a minute. So maybe we can do story time. This weekend, everything is fine. Thank God. Thank God, literally. But yesterday, about 6 o'clock in the evening, after a fun day with my friends, I was home. I was already in my pajamas relaxing. My daughter runs downstairs. But she didn't say anything. She went out the front door. And then she came running back in, and she says, "Papa, Mom, you need to come outside and look." And I immediately grabbed the phone because I could tell by her face that something was wrong. So I grabbed the phone just in case I needed to call the emergency services, and I surely did. The house on the corner was on fire. We couldn't see flames. She could see smoke, and it was white smoke. And I live on a cul-de-sac. I live in the end. Our whole cul-de-sac was white, filled with smoke. You could barely, we had to cover our faces because it was that thick. And the fire department immediately when I saw the smoke, I started calling 911. They knew about the fire already, but the fire department was not here yet. And you know how God works. You guys all know how God works. Okay, we just had a new neighbor move in about 3 weeks ago, maybe 2. And guess what she is? She's a firefighter. Yeah. She and my daughter noticed the fire about the same time. I think the firefighter noticed it a little bit sooner than Heather did. And she ran over there and instructed the homeowners on what to do. And then they were doing it. They shut off the gas. They shut off everything. They were moving the vehicles. I wondered why it was so organized and happening so like an orchestra. Well, she's a firefighter and she knew what to do. Then the fire trucks arrived and all was well. They are doing fine. Nobody was hurt. They don't have any pets or anything. And so it ended well. I just talked to Daryl and his wife, Lori, a little while ago, and they're going to come over our house for dinner on Thursday. And all the neighbors are helping as all we can. And we're just so glad that nobody was hurt. So now, back to the card. I'm adding the hearts back onto the card like this. Okay, and there's no glue on the top part of the God Bless Our Firefighters. They got it out so quickly, and she was amazing, evidently. My husband wouldn't let me go down there. My immediate reaction is to run and help. And Ken's all, "Nope, you'll be in the way. We don't know, it could be dangerous. You just stay here and let them do their jobs." He was right. I just wanted to help, but what could I do, really? And, but evidently our new neighbor, her name is Felicia, just saved the day. She got everything in order before the trucks even arrived, gas off and all that stuff. All their vehicles, they have RVs, boats, cars. She got them all moved. She jumped in them. It's crazy. But anyway, like I said, Lori and Daryl are in good spirits. They're coming over for dinner. And guess what? Our other neighbor that lives kitty corner from them on Monte Vista, the street that you have to enter on our block with, they're letting our neighbors that the house caught on fire live in their RV plugged into their house. Yeah. And our other neighbors are letting them plug in their big freezer into their house. And so for dinner on Thursday, all the couples are coming over because I want to thank them all for being so generous to Daryl and Lori. And Heather and I went over there and invited them, and they were like, oh, sir, really? I'm like, oh, that's the least we can do. I mean, and, you know, we'll go and check on them and do more, of course. They're going to be out of their house for quite a while. It was scary. They were using chainsaws and cutting through the roof, and smoke was just billowing out every place it could, and oh man. But like I said, I am impressed. I have my nephew just became a firefighter. He works in Modesto. One of my best friends, her son, is a captain and firefighter here in Tracy. I don't know if he responded to that or not, because like I said, my husband wouldn't let me go down there. And my grandson is almost a fireman. He's just doing the last little bits. And so they're so strong. I saw them pulling those big old hoses off the truck and hooking up to the fire hydrant. And yeah, they impressed me beyond. And they stayed till, that was at 6 o'clock. They stayed till 10 o'clock at night to make sure everything was out and safe. And yeah, God bless them. Kindness is the best. Okay, so this is taking me a little bit longer because I'm long-winded tonight. Okay, so look how pretty this is. What do you guys think so far? Do you like this look? I just think it's adorable. So we're going to take, oh yes, we're getting some thumbs up, some hearts. Oh, good. Now I'm going to turn lots of hearts. Okay. I think this is going to be my favorite die set for a while, because hearts can be used for weddings, birthdays, Valentine's, engagements. Did I say weddings already? Any occasion whatsoever, just to tell your husband, your child, your friends you love them. I'm just putting glue on all the solid parts of this because it's so big. It's a 5 3/4. Remember I said at the beginning by 5 3/4. So I just put glue all over it. And now I'm going to take my 6x6 designer series paper. So you can take any one out of that eclectic pack and do this. So you can do this for a man. You can do this for a child. Whatever occasion you need it for. Okay, so now this you can see, yellow is your favorite. Now you can see the bits of yellow and those daisies poking out, the white daisies and these hearts. Oh, just love them. Now I said the base was 6 by 12. So yet some more glue. And I did tell you already that this Tombow glue is the price in the new catalog is going to go up, and mini glue dots as well. So if you want the class in the mail, and you don't really need any more stamps or tools or anything, the cardstocks and the glue, are items you might want to get now. Get a few packs and be stocked up for the winter, I was going to say, for the new year, and have your, and get your class. Okay, I got that on crooked. I need to stop talking. Pull, 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 come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Isn't that adorable? Now I'm going to take the inside, and I'm going to take that strip that I talked about, the 1 by 5 3/4, and I'm just going to put this down on the inside of the, this is for the inside of the card. You're all, hurry up, Bev, we want to see what the surprise is. You will. Then I'm going to have With All My Heart, because of all the hearts on here, and I'm using the crushed curry. It's the darkest yellow that we have, and I wanted it to show up. So this is from the stamp set, With All My Heart. I'm going to stamp that right about there. Then I'm going to take the heart in the stamp set. That's a yellow color, so it's kind of hard to see on camera. And because these are photopolymer, I can see through, so I'm going to stamp the heart around the sentiment. So pretty. Okay, and then back to this punch. I'm going to get a little scrap. And I'm going to punch out this one here. I'm going to use the little one. This I'll save for another day. And then this is a beautiful design. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're so welcome, Becky. Then in the stamp set, just for you. Cute little sentiment, and it fits perfect on this oval. Okay. Let's grab the fancy little cutout punch that matches this and stick this on. Place that there. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the front for a second. I'm going to add this with dimensionals. I'll use 3 so I don't have a wobbly oval. And I'm going to add just for you right about here. I need to trim that one a little bit more. Okay. Then I'm going to take some embellishments, whichever embellishments that you have that coordinate with the colors you're using on your card. I'm going to do a little one there, another little one there, and then a larger one here. Remember your odd numbers most of the time. I don't like the way that's not laying flat, so I'm going to add another dimensional here. There we go. Okay, now let's open up our card, take our beautiful inside. Thanks, Lori. You ain't seen nothing yet. You gotta wait. It's just right around the corner, though. Okay. So we're gonna glue this down. And this is a card that, because of its size, I would take to the person, if it's a birthday card or whatever reason you use it for, because it's big. It's a big one. Isn't that great? Okay, so here's how my story goes. When I was a little girl, I used to love, love, love those cards that we would receive. Hold on one second. I got to get these all in my hand. I should have had them prepared. That we would receive that had money in them. Do you remember those? Do you remember those? I do. Ken does. Even my daughter Heather remembers them. I think they were dimes. But when I saw this die, the immediate thing that came to my mind was, I wonder if I could make a money card, a coin card with these hearts. So literally, when I got this die in the mail the other day, because remember I told you it was on back order, I about died when I saw it was on back order because I couldn't wait to try this. I ran out here. I don't care what was going on. I was going to make this card right then and right now because I wanted to know if it worked. Outstanding. Yay! Oh, I love it that you love it. So you can push them down pretty far, but you still want the silver to show so they don't fall out when you open the card. Or if you don't want to push, if you want to see more of the money, you can put a mini, the money cards, yes. They were so exciting to get. You can put a mini glue dot on the back of the money and, then they won't slip out. But see, they're pretty tight in there. So you can open up the card and read it. They don't slip out really easily. I just absolutely love this idea. Now, guess what else? Yes, it's a memory. That's why I said nostalgia. I had an idea. I put that on my announcement that, about me going live today. But think about this. Do you have a grandchild or a niece or a child that you're very, very friendly with, that you just adore? How about the Tooth Fairy? How about making this for mom and dad? And they can, I know this is $1, what is it? 4 quarters, $2.25. Okay. I know that that's not much money, but you could put a gift card inside. You could put cash inside. You could make a little pocket. It could be from the Tooth Fairy. You could add money inside, whatever you want to do. But I just thought that this brought back memories. Now, on the other hand, if you don't want to put coins in there, can you imagine the lavender sprigs, the flowers coming out, and different florals coming out, different things coming out of these little pockets? Now that I've opened your mind to these pockets, I want you to think what else you could put in there. You are probably thinking, well, it needs an envelope. It sure does. And remember, we used to sell the envelope card, what was it called? Stampin' Up's envelope punch board. I hope you kept it. I hope you kept it. When I show you tools and when I say, this is in a mini, this might not stay, you might want to get it. I've had this for years, and I'm so glad I do, because this is a 6x6 card, and it tells me right here, if I want to have a 6x6 card, I need to cut my cardstock down to 9.5 by 9.5, and then score it 4 3/4, and then follow the instructions on the board. So I did that, and I've got to tell you that if this isn't the cutest darn envelope you've ever seen, and then with our daisy stamps and dies that we have, everybody bought those too. The cheerful daisy dies, You can use, or if you have the daisy punch, that retired a while back. There was two, a large and a small. You could punch and put a daisy on the flap there. But look at the double-sided DSP from the Delightfully Eclectic paper pack. And then this card is going to fit into this envelope. And the, excuse me, the card, the DSP on the card matches the DSP of the envelope. And I think you can just turn it over and put a label here with the name, and it's absolutely adorable. Now, I talked about how this die, here's another one, how this die, how the folder makes the little hearts. If you run this through without, if you run the dies onto paper without the folder, you'll only get the cutout solid paper. So if you want to stamp directly on a solid piece, you don't have to use the folder for the 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and you won't have the embossing on there. But if you use it in the hybrid way, you get the embossing on the card as well. And I think that this card is absolutely precious. It's even precious empty. Here's another matching envelope. See the DSP behind this one? So this envelope matches that one. I did the bows a little different, but I think it's so fun. And if you're giving this to anybody of age, you know, my oldest daughter's 50, and she remembered them. You can look it up online. I Googled it, and yes, it showed all kinds of them. So I hope that my hype, because I was telling everybody at open house, you got to watch my live. I'm making a really cool card, and I hope it was worth your time to be here, because I think it's just special. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the hearts, and I will see you next Sunday. Yes, Diane, watch the replay. It's fun. All right. Remember about card class in the mail. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye. Who said that? Thanks, Lori. Thank you so much. You're welcome, everybody. God bless.